What's going on, everybody? This is Nedia, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Colosseum. In the last episode, man, this feels weird now saying 16 at the end of my name for the first time ever, I think. In the last episode, we went through the Battle Square in Pyrite Town. Why is Mischievous in Hyper Mode? We went through the Battle Square in Pyrite Town and snagged all the Shadow Pokémon that were there. And in this episode, we're going to head into the finally, we're going to head into the actual Colosseum of Pokemon Colosseum. And doing with the Pokemon that you have in your party now, yes. Hope you can regress and aim for victory. Alright, Rui, unfortunately you cannot come with us. It's very sad, I know, but this is a boys only. Welcome to the Pyrite Colosseum! There's a giant X on the floor. X marks the spot where we're going to have our battle. That was so cringe. I can't believe I just said that. Hawks. It's not going to be easy to get a winning streak going. Hunter Hawks. That's a cool name. I regret my life decisions that I do not have water with me. Alright. Barboach and Sandshrew. So, Colosseum challenges. Essentially, you have to beat 4 trainers in a row. And that's pretty much it. You have to beat 4 trainers in a row. Off the top of my head, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't remember if you get, wow. There's Hyper getting a critical hit. I don't remember off the top of my head, I don't remember if you get healed in between each battle. I guess we'll find out here in a moment. But yeah, we just have to beat 4 trainers in a row. It's pretty simple stuff. Ooh, nice. My mic is still broken, as you can see. I think it's the cord, like the actual cable for it. I've done, like, basically everything I can think of to test it. I've messed with all the settings. I've adjusted it, readjusted it, moved it around, shifted its place, everything, and it just doesn't want to work, so I think it's the cord. It's also very staticky and has, like, no volume unless I'm talking basically directly into it, so this video, the last video, and probably maybe the next 1 or 2 videos after this are gonna have this bad audio quality. So, oh well. Can't really do much bad, unfortunately. I got only 2 Pokemon. We win. So got a long way to go in Pyrite Colosseum. Not really, I only have to fight 3 more people. The music is different every single time for some reason. Tistler, you're planning to win it all? Nah, that's impressive. That's impossible, not impressive. That's impossible. Not to and meta tight. That's meta tight. So yeah, we're gonna have to run with the bad audio quality for a hot second. Not even a hot second, just for a little while, just until I can get the chance to fix it up. I'm actually going to switch up to Crocodile here because we have 2 Psychic types on the field, so it's not going to be too much help. This is going to be a running theme in this Let's Play, I think. It's just my Pokemon constantly going into Hyper Mode. I promised that in using Mischievous, the AI would be very stupid and not know what to do with Mischievous being a Ghost type, and I have not really delivered on that so far, so Mischievous must have a really bad nature because she's not. Well, actually, we don't know its gender because it's gender. Oh no, it is a girl. Okay, sweet. She's not. Her heart gauge is not going down very much, whether I call her or being sent out. So she must have a bad nature. Because I don't remember if I've explained it, but that's what determines how much a heart gauge goes down is a Pokemon's nature. Oh, I'm confused right now. That's literally one of my favorite things. I'm gonna switch. That's one of my favorite things about Mischievous is that they come with Confuse Ray right off the bat. And Confuse Ray is one of my favorite Pokemon. I think it's 80 accurate, and it confuses the opponent automatically. Confusion, I'm pretty sure I've talked about. Yeah. Crocodile's gonna go and use Bite here. This should take out this Natu. Yes, very good. Alright. Tistler. You were defeated. I tried to come up with a pun for your name, and I was unable to do so. I'm off my game. And my outfit is blowing in the wind despite the fact that we're indoors. Whoa, her hat is blowing in the wind like crazy. Where are we at? Freaking Chicago? The Windy City? Semi-final. Vilch. Your name is... I did not read your, Oh, I love this song. This song is super good. I love all the music in this game is super good. This game has bangers front to back. Oh, there we go. There's one. Of course. Why would I suspect anything less? This guy's got a pretty interesting team, actually. Electrode and Cacnea. Those are both pretty good Pokemon. I'm a big fan of both of those Pokemon, actually. I think Cacturne is pretty underrated. Let's go call Mischievous, and we'll use... we're going to use Return on Cacnea. Let's go ahead and start knocking its health down a little bit. So, while we're going through this, since these battles are not very interesting, since there aren't any Shadow Pokemon or anything to snag, I'm going to talk to you about something in Pokemon that you might be wondering about in Pokemon Colosseum, and that is Shiny Pokemon. Shiny Pokemon are Pokemon that were introduced in Generation 2 that are a different color, and they're known as Shiny Pokemon. The different color is purely aesthetic. It doesn't actually do anything. I don't think you're Dark type yet. I think you're Pure Ground. Oh, there's two. Come on! Being a shiny doesn't actually do anything. It's just purely aesthetic, but some shinies look really, really cool. I'll put up some of my favorites on the screen right now. Yeah, so being a shiny doesn't actually do anything. But you might be wondering... Well, actually, I'm going to rephrase that. So, normally in Pokemon, you would run into wild Pokemon by going into tall grass. That's how you find shinies, because when a Pokemon appears, when the Pokemon gets rolled when you run into it in the tall grass, it's rolled for being a shiny. That's normally what would happen. So, in this game, there's no wild Pokemon. All the Pokemon you get are from trainers. So you might be wondering, can there be Pokemon, shiny Pokemon in this game where there's a trainer? And the answer is yes. Actually, it can be. In this game, shiny Pokemon are rolled every time they're sent out by a trainer. They have the same odds as any other shiny Pokemon in any other game, 1 in 8,192. Although in the modern gens, I believe in Generation 6, I'll go double check on that, but I believe... Oh, we're learning Swift. Swift is a 60 power move that never misses. It's pretty good. We'll get rid of Helping Hand. We don't use that very much. I believe in Generation 6, the number was halved, so now it's about a 1 in 4,000 chance for a shiny. But yeah, so every time a Pokemon is sent out by a trainer, it has the chance to be shiny. Now, what's interesting about this, and there was a lot of misconceptions about this for a long time in terms of shinies and shiny hunting in this game. Oh, there's static. Actually, Espeon has an ability called Synchronize, where if Electrike was still on the field, Espeon would actually paralyze it, because any status ailment that Espeon gets afflicted with, the opponent that inflicted also gets afflicted with it. Such epic music for a dingy floor and a tough guy. This guy looks like Popeye the Sailor. Mirrors, what could beat Master Mirror B? Comes calling for your services. Here goes. And we get this song. This song's also really good. I like this song too. So yeah, anytime a trainer that is with a snaggable Pokemon, only Shadow Pokemon can be shiny. Anytime a trainer sends out a snaggable Pokemon, the game will roll it to be shiny. However, shiny Pokemon will not appear Shadow when the trainer sends them out, because the game will roll it once. Did that make sense? Basically, the game will roll its yeah, I'll see that. The game will roll the Pokemon to be shiny once, but it will not appear shiny when it's sent out, because the game has to roll it first. When you snag the Shadow Pokemon, then the game will roll it again, and then it'll be shiny when it appears in your party. And there's actually different art for a shiny Pokemon in this game, which I believe is one of the only games that ever do that. Interesting fact about shiny Pokemon in this game is that also you do get healed between battle because I'm no longer paralyzed. Interesting fact about shiny Pokemon is that if you're gonna shiny hunt in this game, which is thing that people do, you want to shiny hunt on the first time you battle a trainer with a Shadow Pokemon you want to hunt, and that's because when the Pokemon is sent out the first time, it gets re-rolled. You snag it, gets rolled. It can appear shiny then. If you were to lose the battle and re-battle it, that Pokemon is now locked, and it could appear and it could be shiny when the trainer sent it out, because when it gets sent out the first time, that Pokemon's appearance is locked, which basically means it'll either be shiny every time or it won't be shiny at all. So if it were to be shiny, you were to lose the battle and come back, the Pokemon would appear shiny, and then you wouldn't have it anymore. I'm not doing a very good job of explaining this. I will leave a shiny hunting guide in the description of the video, because it's very interesting, and I'm, like I said, not doing a very good job of explaining it, but yeah. We've basically almost won this battle here. We're just going to call Misdreavus. Espeon's not going to do very much damage to this Magnemite because... Or Magnemite, excuse me. Magnemite because Steel is psychic. I didn't talk about Paralysis when Espeon got afflicted with the Paralysis. Halves your speed and makes it a 50-50 chance to where you won't attack your return. Whoa! Misdreavus has a tank, apparently. Yeah, we should be good here. We'll just go and use Shadow Rush and return. Espeon's gonna go first. Critical hit with the return. Very good. And that's the end. With me rambling about Shadow Pokemon aside, we have completed all 4 battles in the Colosseum. Did you see me in the parade to tell you good job? Congratulations, you're the champion. You battled fabulously, possessing 600 prize of 4848. And as a victory prize, because of this TMOA. TMOA is toxic. I need to withdraw Pokemon. Don't believe me? Toxic. I just know that that's the first one you get, anyways. You actually get a TM. You can actually battle the Colosseum up to 4 times, and you get a TM every single time. I will put on screen what the other TMs you will receive are. Coming out of the Colosseum, what do you have to say? Alright, I choked. Before my battle, I suddenly got a bellyache. I couldn't get out there. The next time I enter, I better ask Pyrite's mother if my stomach will behave when I'm battling. Coming across the bridge. Hi there, you must be the superb trainer who has emerged triumphant in our latest battle challenge. You're the town's true mover and shaker, wishes you to have a gorgeous gift. Now, follow me. These guys know these guys are the real deal. They built a redstone door. Right, and back with our latest challenge champion. Let's present our lucky winner with this Shadow Pokemon and watch chaos unleashed. F-U. Oh, nice one. Our new champ is quite the appealing charmer. Such a nice change for the parade of macho muscle men. Wait, this isn't happening. That guy, he's the West guy the BRB's been carrying on about. What? That same guy who messed with us in Fennec City? Gah! I didn't know that was him when I let him in here. I'll boot you back out. Cypher Peon, Nore, Noir, I have no idea. Yanma and Pineco. Alright. Let's get right into it. Do you guys know what type bug? Frick. I was gonna ask you guys know what type Pineco is, because he looks like a grass type, he's actually a bug type. Speaking of bug types, Yanma is a shadow Pokemon and it is a bug type. Yanma was not favored by Generation 2. Generation 2 is the generation of Pokemon that... Generation 2 is the generation of Pokemon that would get an evolution in later games that would benefit them so much better than this game ever did, and Yanma is one of those. Yanmega is amazing. Yanma in this game is actually nothing to scoff at, actually. It's very fast and actually comes with the ability Speed Boost, which raises its speed at the end of every turn. The problem is that it's very, very frail. Actually, it seems that this one doesn't have Speed Boost. This one might have Compound Eyes, I think is the other ability. I don't know, you'll see it in the bio. Anyway, the problem with Yanma is that it's very, very frail, and being Bug Flying type does not help it, because that means it has a lot of weaknesses, and a lot of those weaknesses are very common, especially in this game. There aren't that many bug types in this game, so if you're interested in having a bug type, then this is one of the better ones you're going to find. But otherwise, just be very careful with it. It has some decent attacking stats, it can do some damage, and like I said, if you get one that has Speed Boost, that could really shake things up, and you can actually have yourself a decent sweeper. But like I said, it's definitely a glass cannon. Just be very careful if you're going to go for it, because it's very frail, and it won't take many hits, and it has a lot of weaknesses. But otherwise, not too bad. There are worse things out there you could use, but this thing has a lot of caveats to it if you're wanting to go for it. Espeon is just kind of tearing through all these bug types right now, which is shocking because Espeon's actually weak to bug types. I think after this battle, I might switch Croconaw in, because Croconaw hasn't really had any time to battle at all. And my phone just went off. I don't know if you can actually hear that. That was really close. Holy crap, Mischievous, you need to calm down. Actually, we're good to go. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves a Pokeball. Do that, and you can just use Confusion on that Surskit. It's very nice. One, two, three. Very good. Espeon uses Confusion. Oh, that actually didn't finish him off. Okay, interesting. That's such a cool animation for that attack. All that attack does is it allows you to hit, all that attack does is it allows you to hit ghost types with normal type moves. And vice versa, I believe. Also, I just used Swift right there. Like I said, Swift never missed. It's no surprise that you managed to win the tournament. It's useless. I don't stand a chance of winning. Now hold on. You're the one who brought him here. And then there's a runaway. Oh, you're safe. I heard you entered the building, and I'd be worried. Two King, is this where they were giving Shadow Pokemon to the winners of battle challenges? Shadow Pokemon? Those ferocious Pokemon that even attack people? Yes, they're giving away Shadow Pokemon to thugs for some reason. It doesn't look good. Grr, they're using the Colosseum to do that? Big lady, my Papa's Pokemon was taken away by Mirror B as a prisoner. He did what? Mirror B used a dirty move like that? It's Papa's Plusle. I'm so worried that they might be mean to it. It's humiliating, but with Plusle in their filthy hands, my own hands are tied. He's not getting away with this, the rotten mirror bee. But we're here now. We'll get Plusle back for you, right, Wes? Nah, I got other things to do. It's no time for joking. We have to return. Do you say the same thing? Okay, yeah. Fine. I know you can always count on you, Wes. Duking gets dangerous inside the building. Gotta get everyone out to safety. Thanks for everything. I didn't depend on you. I have no choice. Be careful always. Mirrorbeat might look like a clown, but he's battling his all business. Before we got rudely interrupted by Duking, I was about to say that I just used Swift in that battle, and Swift is a move that doesn't miss, and it also hits both Pokemon in a double battle. However, double battles basically have the attack of any move that hits both of them, so just be wary of that. We have a file right here. The Ein file. Ein file enters on the files cover. Read it, of course. Hyper mode. Shadow Pokémon perhaps comes with their own overwhelming power. Blah, 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 times. Blah, 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 blah. Here's critical variation of how Hyper Pokemon also prevents these items on the Pokemon. It's used spelled to be called Pokemon's name, however, it's a major drawback. Calling Pokemon's name produces a closed door if it's hard, but the research is arguably needed. We already talked about all of this. Well, I think that was a pretty productive day. We entered into the base where they were giving away Shadow Pokemon, and we've got to go get Duking's Plusle back. I think that sounds like a pretty good adventure for next time. What do you guys say? If you like this part, please like, comment, and subscribe for more content. I'll see you guys then. Peace.